Hello everyone, this is Cosmot, aka Technoman Darkon, and here to work cosplay on Facebook. As you may not know, this is being recorded at 2:30 nearly in the morning, so forgive my linguistic skills because they're not going to be at the best. Basically, I'm making this video so I can let you all know that I'm planning on doing some gameplay through videos at the moment. However, I'm limited to emulators at the moment because I don't have an actual camera to record my big consoles like 360 and my PS2 and the Wii. So I've also got a 3DS, but yeah. For simplicity's sake and recording and all that stuff, I'm basically going to be recording things off an emulator on my laptop. I don't exactly like using emulators, but it helps with the recording purposes and stuff. I do buy games legitimately, like I do support game companies. But there are some titles that you can't get in Australia, so yeah. When I do the emulation runs, they're going to be completely on the book, like they're going to be played as they are. There's going to be no hacking or cheat codes or anything that are going to be used. At times I may need to look at a strategy guide because I won't know where the hell to go. But, you know, players do that all the time. Yeah, if I end up playing a Pokemon game, which is probably going to be my first one, I'm probably going to end up playing a 3rd gen Pokemon game or something. I'm not going to be doing the Nuzlocke challenge because, considering if I do a Nuzlocke challenge and I lose all my good Pokemon, you're not going to want to see me have to rebuild a new team or whatever. So I'm going to aim to get all the Pokemon I need to get. I'll still collect other ones I don't have for collection purposes, but I'll be mainly just focusing on establishing a decent team and all that sort of thing. And I'll show you the way I actually do my Pokemon training and stuff as well, which should be really interesting. At the same time, when I'll be playing the game and I'll be talking about different things, like I won't just talk about the game. I'll talk about other things which, you know, I have an opinion on, but they're not going to be too jaded. Well, I'm trying not to be too jaded because, you know. But, yeah. What else? I was thinking of something else, but I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing I was meant to do one last year, but I forgot to. But I'm going to probably do 2 cosplay montage videos for last year and this year. But they're not really important things for me at the moment. Like, I can do them as I see fit. The main thing is I just want to try and get this game thing going, and when the time comes I will be actually getting into live action film work and all that sort of thing. I'm actually planning a live action cosplay series as we speak, but I've got to try and assemble a decent cast together because at the moment there's only a few of us, and the idea is good. Like I want to homage a game series in this cosplay series, and it's got a lot of potential for it. Like, I do want to get this thing done, and a lot of people that I've spoken to who are eager to do it are like, let's do it as well. But I just think I need a bit more people for behind the scenes and that sort of thing. So once I get that organised, I'm gonna get that up and running. After I do that, I'm actually going to start basing my own private personal film, which will take a while to make because I've got to learn how to do things from experience. So the Monster Hunter, yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler. The cosplay series I'm trying to do is a Monster Hunter one. But it's basically going to be, it won't be the best thing, right? But people who are fans of the series will understand what I'm trying to do for them. This is basically purely a fan homaging a great series of games. So, and pretty much everyone who's doing the stuff with the project with me, they're in agreement with this, pretty much. And I've told people about this at conventions, and like, dude, just when you get the chance to do this, because it's a brilliant idea. So yeah, I'm organising that as we speak. When I can like. I've got most of the costumes made. I've got some of the props done. I've done most of the location scouting, and I just gotta wait for a few people who will help me with this to practice their special effects and that sort of thing. But I'll be actually going into either filmography or digital media next year, so I'll be learning that stuff as well. So there won't be so much burdening on them people who will help me with that. But yeah, I'm also trying to assemble my own custom soundtrack for it, because although the Monster Hunter music is good, I don't want to take too much from it. I want to still have the same sort of feel, but not essentially rip everything from the Monster Hunter series. But yeah, I won't go too much into that because it's still all in developmental stages and all that stuff. But the film I want to make after that is going to be a feature-length film. I'm going to see if I can get a few people to help me out with that. I won't be able to pay them, but I'll definitely put them down as a reference for it, and they can use the thing for their portfolio and that sort of thing. So I can't essentially pay them, but I will vouch for them if they get their foot in the door for acting or film producing or whatever. And they can even use it for a job reference as well. Like, I'll say later, I worked with them in my personal experiences and stuff, like theatre and that sort of thing. And I'll give them a good word. So yeah, I won't be able to pay them in the short run with money or whatever, but I'll give them experience and I'll give them a reference at the end, as well as a piece for their portfolio or whatever if they decide to get into acting or whatever. Also, depending on how the series goes with fandom and stuff, I'm not going to get too considered in saying that it's going to be major or whatever. But if it ends up getting a fan base, it's going to be significant boostage for their sake as well. Like, I don't really mind whether it gets ridiculously famous or not. Like, for me, it's just about sharing my feelings towards the series. I genuinely love the series, so I just want to share a story from that world per se to the fans. So yeah, we've got a few characters organised and that sort of thing. We just got to get the crew together and all that sort of thing. And yeah, we'll get that stuff going and see what it takes us. Cosplay wise, I'm not really doing that much. I'm planning on doing some repairs and stuff to some older cosplays and retired ones, and I may do a few shoots with them during the holidays before I go back to doing study next year. Then I've got a few groups at Gold Coast Supernova next year, which I'm going to be organising along with the help of people. So on the Friday, I'm going to be doing Emperor Lelouch from Code Geass. On the Saturday, I'm doing Kazuhiro Miller from Metal Gear Solid. My older brother's actually going to be doing his first cosplay next year. As Punish Snake. Then on the Sunday, I'm doing Joel Fernandez from Fairy Tail. And a good friend of mine is actually organising that, and she basically said, you should do this guy because he's, kind of like you. And I'm like, fair enough. I will be at some point next year remaking the Tori Abyss Walker armor, which I wore at Brisbane Supernova, but as people could tell, I wasn't very pleased with the outcome of it because it was a very rushed job. I had everything planned and then things didn't work out and I had to rush everything in a week. So I had to make everything from foam and it just looked awful. Granted, the people gave me props for it because, it was a extremely rare cosplay to see in Australia, and considering I did a week, making everything out of fun was pretty damn good. But yeah, next year is going to be all solid stuff, and I'm going to actually go through the process and the heartache of doing everything perfectly, as best as my hands can, because I don't have articulate hands. But yeah, anyway, this video has gone on for about 10 minutes now, so yeah, in short, I'm going to make game videos and that sort of thing. Going to do photo shoots in the holidays, so if you're on my DeviantArt or my cosplay page on Facebook, you're going to get a couple of things with me doing photo shoots and stuff there. I may continue a bit more on my fanfiction on DeviantArt because it's been ages since I've done it. Nearly a year for one of them. But I'm going to try and kickstart the Fusetsu Rekidaishi Naruto fanfic and maybe my Bleach one, depending on how I feel about that one, because I kind of lost where I was going with that. I will release my new Pokemon fanfic, which I've been working on for a while. I've only got like 3 chapters, but it's better than nothing. And yeah, I'll be doing stuff, getting ready for this cosplay series as things develop and stuff, and if it turns out that we are getting into production and stuff, I'll let everyone know, so you know that we actually are working on it and that sort of thing. I won't be able to give you precise release dates or anything, because I sense that this is going to take a fair bit of work. But yeah, so yeah, if you haven't done so already, watch me on DeviantArt, which is Technoman Darkon. Subscribe to me, which is Cosmod on here. And if you want to check out my Facebook cosplay page, it's Tutorial Cosplay. Anyway, this is Cosmod signing out.